Now, something unusual and quite intriguing has just broken. A purported call from a Fulani herder for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Why would a herder from one side of Nigeria's fault lines make such a move? Let's dig into it together, step by step, so we understand what, why, and times what it might mean for all of us. First, the background. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, a pro-secession group in southeastern Nigeria. He has been in custody, facing charges including terrorism, broadcasting falsehoods, and treasonable felony. His trial has been postponed and adjourned several times. Now, here's where the twist comes in. A Fulani herder, yes, a herder has publicly made a call for Kanu's release. Many of us might ask, why would a herder, traditionally seen as part of the wider herder-farmer conflicts in Nigeria, ask for the release of a separatist leader whose activities are largely focused in the southeast? It's unusual. Let's explore possible reasons. 1. The herder-farmer secession link. We know that tensions between herders, often Fulani, and farmers in various parts of Nigeria have been high, especially in the Middle Belt and other states. Separately, Kanu and IPOB have made statements about protecting Igbo lands from incursions, including by herders. So one possible reason. The herder may see in Kanu's situation something that aligns with his own grievances, maybe a sense of perceived injustice, or wanting solidarity across ethnic lines. 2. Political signaling. This could be a politically calculated move. By supporting Kanu's release, the herder might be signaling that traditional fault lines, herder versus farmer, north versus south, are shifting, that alliances could be broader than we think. It could also be a way to gain attention, negotiate for something. 3. Personal or regional dimension. Maybe this herder has personal stakes. Perhaps he or his community has been directly affected by the crackdowns, or by policies tied to land, grazing, security. His call for Kanu's freedom might reflect his own demand for justice, fairness, or even a broader human rights concern. Whatever the exact motive, what this development does is open up several questions. What does it mean for national unity if groups often considered adversarial are showing solidarity? What does it mean for the trial of Kanu? Will this affect public opinion? Will the government respond differently? What message does this send to the majority of Nigerians who are neither separatists nor herders, but are looking for peace, security, and fairness? Let's talk about the implications. If a herder asks for Kanu's release, it changes the narrative just a little. This is no longer just a southeast versus federal issue, or just a farmer versus herder issue. It suggests the conflict and politics in Nigeria are more intertwined and complex. It reminds us that people's positions can cut across ethnic and regional lines. For the government and security agencies, this could be a warning. Suppression may not only generate opposition in one region or one community, it could lead to unexpected alliances. For civil society and the public, it's a reminder. We need to look deeper at what each actor wants, what their interests are, not just rely on stereotypes. And for all of us watching, what does it mean? It means we should ask more questions. When someone says, "Free Kanu," we should ask, whose voice is this? Why now? What are they hoping will happen? And equally, when the state says, we cannot free him because of security and terror charges, we should ask, is the process fair? Are rights being respected? Let me suggest a couple of additional points for you, my viewers, to keep in mind. If you're in a herder or farmer community, or connected to one, what do you want from the government in terms of security, land access, livelihood? If you're in the southeast, or part of a group affected by the actions of IPOB or the state, what do you want in terms of justice, political dialogue, recognition? And for all of us, we need to push for a Nigeria where the law is applied fairly, where conflict is not the only language of difference, where we listen to voices one might least expect. Remember, again, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates like this. Now, Let's take a quick recap in simpler terms so that everyone can follow. A Fulani herder has called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu is a leader of a pro-Biafra group, held for serious charges. This call is surprising because herders are usually on opposite sides of certain conflicts with farmers and the state. The reason could be solidarity over perceived injustice, political strategy, or local grievances merging with national ones. The broader implication: Nigeria's conflicts are complex. The lines we assume are rigid may be fluid. For us as citizens, ask questions, demand fairness, require accountability. Now, as we continue this discussion, I'd like your thoughts. Why do you think this herder made this call? Drop a comment below after watching. I'll be reading and responding. We're approaching the word limit here, so I'll pause for now. If you'd like me to continue with more details, for example, what exactly does this mean for the upcoming elections? How the Southeast perceives herders now? What options the government has? Just say continue, and I'll pick it up from here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. See you next time.